Hello guys, Steven here, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna take you on a trip from London Heathrow to Hong Kong and eventually to Shanghai Pudong in Cathay Pacific business class. Now before we begin, I just want to remind you that everything I'm gonna be showing you today is based on my experience, which doesn't define Cathay Pacific or really anything as a whole. So please bear in mind that your mileage may vary. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get started. After all the formalities, I headed straight to the lounge. When I was filming this, it was very much near Christmas, so it's kinda nice to see some Christmas vibes here and there. Cathay's lounge in Heathrow Terminal 3 is the lounge C. Here's a lift that takes you to the second floor, where the lounge is located. The lounge is really well decorated with taste. Not the most spacious one, but it has most of the amenities that you can ask for, save for the shower rooms that were apparently not available on that day. As you can see, there's a nice view of the part of the runway. Good news for plane spotters. Here's the buffet area. We have quite a few bread and dessert selections. A little screen showing boarding time, and there's quite a few hot food options as well. This is the noodle bar. I wasn't super hungry, so I went with a dim sum basket. We still have a couple of hours to kill before boarding, so let's sit back and relax. Apparently our flight was delayed, so I took a stroll around while the crew is preparing the plane, and probably in haste, which I'll explain later. And finally we can board the plane. The first leg of my flight is on the Airbus A350-1000. I chose the seat 23K, which is in the last row of the business class cabin. The seat is pretty nice and arranged in this tried and true reverse herringbone 1-to-1 layout. Pretty standard configuration. Here's why I said the crew was probably in a hurry while preparing the plane. Have a look at this. I didn't bother with the stain, but I did ask the flight attendant to clean up these biscuit fragments. She apologized and immediately cleaned it up for me. Sort of.
And enjoyable. Because your safety is important to us, please take a few minutes to watch our video.
由而家開始，我哋會展開一段。
TV are put away. Your seat should now be in the upright position and your seat belt fastened.
我哋即將起飛，請。
IFE system is pretty solid. We've got a few tabs to choose from. Our plane looks obscenely gigantic on this map. The lavatory is quite small, but it's nice to have that little window here as well. Otherwise pretty standard. For dinner, I originally went with wok fried cod with supreme soy sauce. However, a flight attendant came to me after I've ordered and said there's only one cod left. But there's an elderly lady on this plane who has trouble chewing, and she doesn't really have other options but the cod. So I gave up my cod and switched to the fishball rice noodle soup. After dinner, I asked for a beef burger with fries. The beef patty was a bit dry for my liking, and the fries are a bit mushy. Now that everything's settled, and we have about 7 hours to kill before breakfast, let's go ahead and make the bed.
From the train.
Yeah.
I arrived at the gate early. The transfer took me about 30 minutes. It might be that I was lucky to not have to queue for anything, but overall it was pretty smooth. Our second leg of the journey is on this Boeing 777-300ER. This is an older plane comparison, showing its age. I have no accurate measurement, but the seat felt to me a bit smaller. For some reason, the business class cabin was practically empty. Thank you all for watching. This is all for today's video. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you in the next one.